So, my friends, welcome to a Solaxy update video. Yesterday during the live stream, we talked about meme coins and pre-sales in the current phase, and I think it's worth giving you a quick update on that right now. The pre-sale is now ending in 10 days. So, time is running out for everyone who has invested here. We've now raised 44 million US dollars. So the pre-sale is really going well, even though right now we really have to assume that there's no altcoin season happening. Solana is priced at about 140 US dollars. So not much is happening there either, but work on this project is still ongoing, and there are one or two new updates that could make things look a bit more positive for everyone who has invested here. Let's get into that now. Before we get started, please give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and if you still want to buy Solaxy or generally want to get in on the pre-sale, even now, with just a little time left, I'll put the links for you again down in the video description. So, Solaxy, as I said, at the moment, 44 million US dollars have been raised here. We already made an update video about this last time. There have also been one or two new dev updates, which are finally organized properly here. The latest one was released here on June 2nd, so that's from this week. We can also quickly switch this to German now. I think it's great that this option is available now. Solaxy testnet is now live. You can also see that up here, since it's green. There's the block explorer, which I already introduced to you last time. And up here, we also have the bridge, which is now live for testing as well. So that's also really great that we're actually getting some updates here. It's extremely important for projects like this that things are actually moving forward. That's a key, crucial point. The DEX will be available soon, Igniter as well, and the wiki will also be available soon. But in general, you really have to say, this isn't just a meme coin, even though it's presented as a meme, probably to attract more investment or appeal to the meme fanbase. You have to admit, this is actually a project where things are happening, where there's a live testnet, a live bridge, developer updates, and so on. These are the points that are extremely important, even for projects like this. Here again, from May 27th, another important piece of the puzzle is being added. The Solaxy DEX is on its way. The Solaxy DEX will be the native trading platform for all tokens launched through Igniter, our Rollup native launchpad. As soon as a token completes its bonding curve on Igniter, it flows straight into the DEX, giving it instant liquidity and a trading platform optimized for speed and scalability. An important, very important point is what's coming next. Maybe they'll manage to pull it off in the next 10 days. That would be awesome. Then, what was also updated here on this platform is the introduction to major exchanges. So that means there are apparently some really big DEX listings coming up for us, and if exchanges like Maxi, BingX, or others are involved, this launch could really turn out to be very successful. We can also see that the staking rewards have continued to decrease, which I always advise you against. Just leave the staking thing alone, because, well, the tokens are simply locked for 7 days. That means, during the first 7 days, you can't do anything at all and you can only watch and see what might happen with the price. But because of this major exchange listing, or rather the big exchanges where Solaxy is supposed to be listed, or that's a much better way to put it, this could really lead to a nice pre-sale ending where you could say, okay, this thing could really skyrocket one more time. Especially the timing. Okay, if Bitcoin dumps right now, it's obviously not the best time for this. But if we, and I mentioned this earlier in today's update, if we hold the support and head back up toward the all-time high, that could definitely be a really good buffer for projects like this, or even lead to significantly higher prices here as well. So for all the pre-sale holders, this is definitely going to be very exciting. I'll keep you updated on this. There will also be another update next week, just to see if there's any new information. Otherwise, I always recommend checking out the Twitter page, or rather the X page, where you'll find all the latest updates, even when the thing launches, so you'll have all the most important information right here. When will it launch? Where will it launch? And things like that. And that's definitely where you'll find the latest information. Interestingly, a lot of money is still flowing in here. We'll have to wait and see. On June 1st, it was 43 million. Now we're at 44.4 million. That means another 1.4 million has come into the pre-sale within a week. That's really good, and I like that. We don't need to go over the roadmap any further now. TGE bridge and listings, that's basically what has happened now. So they're sticking to the roadmap here. That's really important. We also don't really need to go into the tokenomics now, but it really looks good. Another little tip, feel free to check out CoinSalt if the site happens to load right now. Perfect. There you can also see the contract address, token owner, etc., which will of course be extremely important for the listing or to claim your tokens. But from the looks of it, you can definitely go ahead and test it out. You can also already click on Connect Wallet here. I think it's really good how everything is working here. I'd probably even recommend Phantom Wallet here because it usually runs the smoothest. I'm not really convinced by MetaMask and the like, so maybe try Phantom here if you want to test it out. Feel free to do everything here. Other than that, there's nothing new here. I'll give you a little update next week to let you know if there are any new dev updates here. But otherwise, things are really looking good. And as soon as there's any info here, including which exchanges will be listing it, I'm hoping, as I said, for Maxi and BingX, since they're among the biggest ones that list these kinds of tokens, just like they did with Pepe back then, Pepe Unchained, which was very successful. Then, I'll definitely let you know again. Feel free to share your opinion in the comments below and let me know what you think. Otherwise, I'd say that's it from my side. I wish you all a great start to the weekend. Take care of yourselves. Until then, bye-bye, and as always, stay crypto.